Let's get ready to rumble!
It's the Catfish Fightcast. Oh, we dropping bombs now right now, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we switching it up. It's not a podcast anymore. Well, at least this is a different side here. We talking about fights. You know, me and this dude, Joe Catalan, the cat, Jonathan Sam, the fish over here. You know, we're some real fight fans, so we break down fights from time to time. Big fights, big money fights. You know what I'm saying? And Triple G versus Canelo Alvarez. That's a big match.
Damn.
Yes,
that deserves a damn right there.
Hell yeah. Yo, you know what the funny thing is? A lot of people writing the fight off, but this is probably bigger in terms of boxing. Is like current state of boxing is bigger than fucking McGregor versus Mayweather for sure.
Well, that's because it's a real boxing fight right now.
Yo, the other one was a real fight. Stop playing, man.
No, I mean it was. I mean it was, but you know, it was most entertainment.
Yes, it was a bit of a circus for sure. Yeah, a lot of people were just saying like they fixed the fight and all those other kind of things. You know, I was just talking to my sister, and she was talking about like, yo, that shit was fixed. Like, do you see how these two loved each other after that fight, Mayweather and McGregor? And I'm like, how can you not love somebody that makes you hundreds of millions of dollars? Yo, I hate you, but I fucking love you. You made me hundreds of millions of dollars just now. Like, how can I hate on you?
How can you? I mean, they made money. On the last podcast, we did discuss the fight, you know, but I guess this is where we wrap it up. The fight was good. It was all right. But now we have a real boxing match. And
look,
I don't
it's specialist. It's like boxing specialist versus boxing specialist.
Yes.
You know, McGregor he's a martial artist. So he boxes, but he also kicks. He also wrestles. You know, he's not supremely focused on that. So this fight, Canelo versus Triple G, is two dudes. It's like, look, all I do is box. All I do is throw my hands.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, so that's why this fight is interesting in a different way. You know.
Yeah, but
yeah.
Anyway, let's go, Mr. Fish. Who do you have on this fight?
Nah, I'm not making. I'm gonna say my prediction to the end, man.
All right. So, what do you say?
I want to spoil it so bad, but you know, come on.
What are the points that we're talking about now? Who you think is the better boxer?
The better, oh man, that's kind of the better box. Well, that's the point of them fighting in the first place, right? To prove who's a better boxer.
No, but you know what I'm talking about.
Technical
I'm not talking
skill,
about like,
you mean?
Yeah, technical
skill. I would say, Canelo shows off more things, but I feel like Triple G, if he doesn't fall in love with his power in his fights, sometimes there's times in his fights he'll fall in love with his power and kind of just rely on it a little bit too much.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. My opinion, Canelo is the better boxer.
He has more technical skill.
Triple G is the power puncher.
But he has more than a puncher's chance. I feel like he's super technical as well. Like I remember we were talking about it before. You were saying something about about Canelo having more experience.
Yes, I think Canelo has more experience.
I don't think so though. That's the whole thing. Like, he has more professional experience. That's true. But let's be honest. Triple G, he has like 300 something amateur fights and he only lost 5 or something like that. like but amateur fights matter.
So the Canelo became professional at 15. So
how many amateur fights did he have though?
It doesn't matter. When you become professional at 15,
I tell you right now,
you're fighting real opponents.
Yeah, but his record's probably padded though.
Come on.
Let's be honest. Look, when he first started off, that's the whole thing. It's like, I would love to see who his first 10 opponents are, because how much you want to bet their record was like 10 and 26. You know what I'm saying? Like, that matters in the whole equation. Like, who was he fighting? Same thing with Triple G. They know, like he won he won silver. He won silver at the Olympics. I think it was Olympics.
So hold on, I'll tell you this right now. Definitely, Canelo has the better record professionally. He fought fighters.
Triple G's undefeated. What's better than that?
Well, who has he fought? Lemieux?
Don't matter though. He's this is the whole thing. Records in boxing matter a lot. I'm the MMA dude, and I was talking to one of the guys I coach. Like, we were watching fights yesterday, MMA fights, and almost everyone has a loss on their record, right? But the difference is in MMA, there's so many different ways a fight can be finished or won that you can't just write off a person because his wrestling wasn't so good in this fight, or his kicking game is lacking, or his jiu-jitsu could be better. Like, in boxing, is literally, I throw my left hand in my right hand, you throw your left hand in your right hand. That's it. So I tell you right now, Canelo only lost to the best, arguably the best boxer ever.
But he fought better fighters than what Triple G has fought.
For sure. Well, let's look at his record. What's his track record now? Can I tell you right now? Okay. Triple G fought Kell Brook. And even though he outweighed Kell Brook is for real.
Okay, so let me tell you something. All right? Don't forget that Canelo fought, Sugar Shane Mosley.
Was that at the height of Sugar Shane Mosley's power?
Hell no, but
that was after he lost to Mayweather too. Mosley lost to Mayweather, and then he fought Canelo.
He fought to Joselito Lopez. Joselito Lopez was a good boxer.
Yes, he was, but you know what? That's the same situation as
he fought Kirkland.
No, that's the same situation as Triple G versus Kell Brook, because Canelo outweighed Joselito Lopez by a good margin, man. You know what I'm saying?
He fought
Joselito Lopez went up for that one.
He fought Austin Trout.
Austin Trout's for real.
He fought Kirkland, which with that fight was BS because, he did knock him out in the second round.
Who? You knocked out Kirkland in the second?
Yeah.
That's how it happened?
That's what happened.
I remember they hurt each other. I remember Kirkland hurt him in the first, I think.
Yes, he did.
And that's the whole thing. Kirkland wasn't even training with his regular trainer. Like, Ann Wolf?
No.
He wasn't training with Ann Wolf for that one, so it was super weird.
It was a weird fight. I don't think it was the second one. I think it was the fourth round.
Was the fourth?
If I'm mistaken.
Okay, all right, yeah.
So
that sounds.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And he fought Miguel Cotto, Amir Khan.
Look, a lot of these fights you mentioned, like, he fought Cotto. I'm not gonna hate on Cotto. A lot of people fucking try and murder me. What, Kamagai?
Yeah.
But I mean, come on, man. I didn't see it actually, but Kamagai's. I'm not trying to say he's washed up or anything, but Kamagai is not a super ridiculous high level dude. Like, he's more of he has talent, but he's there to be hit. And Cotto is a super talented fighter. It's just that, let's be honest, he was undersized fighting Canelo as well.
Yeah, he was.
And he did really well in that fight.
He did. I mean, Cotto always does well.
Cotto always is competitive.
He give a hard time to Mayweather.
Exactly. He's competitive with whoever he fights.
Yeah.
So, I can agree with that. But, just like Mayweather fights a lot of dudes not in their prime. Like, Mayweather fought Canelo when Canelo wasn't even in his prime yet. Like, Canelo is now entering his prime. That's why he's super dangerous.
He fought him below his prime. Like,
exactly before he got in there.
Yeah. He fought him when he was too early. He wasn't mature in the boxing game yet.
Yes.
So this is the thing about Triple G. I don't think that Triple G has ever fought a boxer like Canelo.
I don't think.
And
Canelo
if he has
ever fought a boxer like Triple G either, though, because who can he compare?
But you know what?
Who can you compare him to? Who out of everyone that Canelo has fought, who can you compare Triple G to, based off this hit list?
I mean, nobody. But
exactly. It was like the only person you could say Kirkland in terms of power, but Kirkland don't have the ring set. He don't have the boxing mind, or it's like he's super. He's not super technical like that. Like,
he just go for the kill.
He goes for the kill.
Maybe Cotto with the body punches.
True. I mean, yeah, but this whole thing. Imagine Cotto being bigger than Canelo and then fighting him. Do you think Cotto would have lost that fight, or do you think Cotto would have won that fight?
Well,
and I know you love Cotto, bro. Don't play around, man. I know that's your boy.
I mean, Cotto would have won.
But, you know that, man. I mean,
of course, yeah. But here's
all bias aside.
Here's the thing about this fight that people don't realize. This fight has been going on for at least 3 years that they're trying to get this fight going on.
Whose fault is that, though?
No, the promoters. But here's the thing.
Yeah, it's true.
Here's the thing. Cotto and Triple G been training all that time for each other because they knew that fight was going to happen.
Yeah, they've been stalling pretty much.
So they've been training for each other to fight.
Yes.
So that's what makes it even more interesting because they know each other's weaknesses. At least they think they know each other's weaknesses.
Yeah, let me drop a bomb real quick. You know they sparred twice before?
God damn.
You didn't know that?
No.
Yo. All right. So
I'm actually surprised. This actually got me here.
Yo, this is back in the day. Like, this is like years back. I think Canelo may have been like 20 years old, about. So this was like, 6 years ago then, right? And they had sparred once, and then they had sparred again. And this is the information I had. I remember I listened into another. It was like another podcast was talking about this, and I was like, "Oh shit!" I did some research. I said, "What's going on here?" So apparently, when they sparred that second time, Triple G had got the better of Canelo in the sparring. Like, Canelo couldn't deal with his power. Like, that's what basically all reports were saying. Yo, Canelo was doing well, and they were competitive. They were both competitive, and they weren't going 100%. But eventually, Triple G was just the bigger man. He's the stronger man, and he was landing a lot of body shots. He was landing a lot of good shots on him, and made Canelo wilt. So that's why I think Canelo has Triple G has a lot of confidence going into the fight. That's the reason why. Because I mean, look, 6 years is a big difference.
Yeah,
though.
6 years in boxing.
6 years is a huge difference. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I tell you right now, it's a mental edge. Because Canelo has to go back in there and he has something to prove. Like, yo.
Just like, I don't mean to put Cotto on this, just like Cotto Margarito. Knowing that Cotto was the better boxer than Margarito. Mm-hmm. And after what Margarito did to him, with the hands wrapped up in
we know.
concrete and all of that.
That was never proven, but
everybody knows. Yeah,
we know that definitely happened. Because it's so weird.
Yeah, in the second fight, I mean, you compare both fights that he had. The first fight and the second fight. The first fight, he was destroying Margarito. Yeah. And then in the second fight, the fight was closer because, you know what happened? Cotto went into that state of mind where he was like afraid to fight this dude.
This guy's hurt me before.
Yes.
He's finished me before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like he still had, he was not pulling the trigger quite like he would if he was just like, you know what, I was still undefeated and everything. That was Cotto's first loss, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's that was a big psychological thing going into that second fight.
And I think, and to tell you the truth, I don't mean to get off topic here, but I think that's the factor of Pacquiao Mayweather. I think Pacquiao was really afraid of Mayweather.
No, all right.
That's why he didn't throw as much as we expected.
He didn't throw a lot of punches at all.
No,
but
he didn't. Because he
that's
was
why
afraid.
I believe that surgery thing. A lot of people think it's bullshit that he had surgery on the shoulder. I feel like he probably had a messed up shoulder. For real?
Nah, I think he was too afraid. I think he was afraid of the counterpunch of Mayweather.
Do you think
and that's why he didn't throw as much?
Do you think it's a combination though? Do you think it could be the shoulder thing and he was also afraid? Or
probably, I don't know. I
tell you right now,
but I think
I have a shoulder injury right now, and if I throw a punch too hard, it's gonna goddamn hurt.
Well, let's put it to test. Come on.
That's why I can kick too, though. I can kick and wrestle too. Which one you want?
But here's the thing. I think Pacquiao was really afraid of Mayweather.
Like, I think most people are beaten before they even fight Mayweather. They're just like, this dude is untouchable.
Yeah. But I
tell you right now, in this situation with the Triple G Canelo thing, look, Triple G is like, I can touch you. This is what gives Triple G his confidence. He's like, I don't need several punches. I just need one or two, and I'm gonna have you hurt. I'm gonna have you questioning yourself.
You know what? I don't think Canelo's gonna be careless in this fight. I think he's gonna be.
So. I don't think he will.
No, but you know what? Do you know the way I see this fight happening? I don't think it's gonna be a fight that's gonna be in the inside. I think Canelo's gonna move. We're gonna see Canelo fight in a different style that we haven't seen.
It's hard to change his style though.
Moving like in and out because Canelo is more of a pressure fighter. He's the one who goes in.
But Triple G is way more pressure fighter than him.
Yes, no, I agree with
that. I feel like Triple G being the bigger man. Like, look, I tell you right now, Canelo will hit with some pop and he can knock dudes out. Yeah, he can hurt them.
Yes,
don't get me wrong, but I feel like Golovkin, if they even end up trading shots, Golovkin's will be like, he's gonna come out the better of the two, and once that happens, Canelo's gonna have to switch up his whole game plan. Like, I tell you right now, if he goes in there and he tries to pressure Triple G, it would be good psychologically. It would be like, yo, I'm gonna throw this pressure fighter off and come at him, right? And you go, damn, this guy's coming at me. Like, this is my game plan. He's using it against me. But I tell you right now, if Triple G's not afraid though, if Triple G's not afraid of him, he's gonna just he may bite off more than he can chew.
With the Kell Brook fight, Kell Brook did pressure.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
And he drew him back, and we saw the Triple G couldn't punch backwards.
Going backwards.
So here's the thing. So if Canelo follows the same game plan, he might have a very good chance on beating him.
It's a good game plan to push, but how long does it work for? Because you gotta remember the fight is 12 rounds. I feel like,
do you know what,
strategies like that only can last so long. They can only last for 3 rounds.
Yeah, but you know what?
And then you have to switch it up again.
I think that's why Canelo fought Chavez Jr. this last fight, because Chavez Jr. is a big puncher.
But you cannot compare them, man.
Yeah, but he's a big puncher.
He's a big puncher,
he was
but
testing.
He don't have the technical savvy of Triple G. I think a lot of people get caught up in the hype of Triple G's punching power. Like, even I was talking about his power, but yo, when you see the things that he does in the ring, he's not a Lomachenko, he's not a Crawford where you go, damn, like he's doing some ridiculous next level things. Yeah. But he does little subtle changes. He pressures you in a different way. Like he'll let his guard, he's the type of dude, he lets his guard down to let you punch him so he can get into a slugfest with you. And I'm not, you think that's like, oh no, he's just showing his deficiencies. He literally is like, look, if he feels your power and he feels like your power has no pop on it, he'll be like, come on, let's go. Let's go. He'll feel like, you know what? Hit me with that jab. Yeah, feel like you can touch me with that jab. Once you get into the pocket, we're gonna see what you're made of. He's that kind of fighter. He has so many different strategies he'll employ because he has the power. He doesn't just go, I'm gonna knock you out. He says, you know what? Come forward, let's go. He tricks you into getting into a brawl with him sometimes. And I feel like Canelo is not that kind of fighter. He's intelligent. He's not that kind of fighter to be like, let's just brawl it out.
And plus, he learned from his mistakes in the past.
Who, Canelo? Against what? Who?
Mayweather.
I tell you right now, you know why he lost the Mayweather fight? Because Mayweather pressured him, actually, in that fight. Yeah, Mayweather, like a lot of people are saying, you know, I was saying before that it was uncharacteristic of Mayweather to come forward on McGregor, but I rewatched the Canelo fight. He came forward on Canelo. Yeah. Like he wasn't. He mixed the two. He would back off and be defensive. Yeah, and then he would come forward, and then he would stay coming forward.
I think he even timed it, because for what I seen, it was like 30 seconds going back, 30 seconds going in.
Yeah, exactly. And the last minute, especially, he would put a lot of pressure on him. He would touch him in the face with jabs, which is one underrated tool that
But that was after the fourth round. In that fight, after the fourth round, Mayweather started doing that rhythm.
Mayweather dominated that fight.
Yeah, he did.
And I got to tell you,
yeah,
like, I feel like Triple G has a great jab when he decides to use it. I'm telling you. What do you don't agree? He beat he do you not agree that when he fought Lemieux, his style was completely different? He didn't fight like the regular Triple G that we know. He had jabs. He was moving around. He's being elusive. He really didn't take that much damage. He didn't really take that many hits in that fight. He held him off with a jab.
I wouldn't argue the Lemieux fight. I will argue.
But why wouldn't you? Because I tell you right now, do you think Lemieux it's kind of it's hard to say, but do you think Lemieux or Canelo is a more dangerous puncher? Not combination striker, a more dangerous puncher, like they touch you and they go out. Who's more dangerous? Who's more?
This one thing that you're forgetting. Canelo is good in the body. Canelo would
body shots
to you in the body.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's one thing that people are forgetting. And Triple G hasn't fought anybody who's good in the body,
like a body puncher.
Like a body puncher. Like
Canelo. That's you know what, that could be a major key for victory for Canelo. I will say that. But let's be honest. Also, Triple G has a certain awareness. Like, he's always in the right position to punch you. This is what I want to say about Triple G.
Oh, but come on. I mean,
no. Don't write that off, man. Because I tell you right now, Triple G. I'm telling you, Triple G. Every shot.
No, on cutting the ring, Canelo has the advantage because
I'm not talking about cutting the ring even though. I would concede that too, but I'm saying, and then again, I don't know if I would concede that. Cause I tell you right now,
Kell Brooks destroyed him on cutting the ring.
Kell Brooks he had superior footwork and he's the smaller, faster guy.
Been cutting the ring, and you think
he's a smaller, faster guy. That's the whole thing. Yeah, I mean, look, Canelo is going to be the smaller guy. He's probably going to have a speed advantage as well. But look, what happened to Kell Brooks? That's what I'm trying to say. Kell Brooks couldn't keep it up because you know what it is in that fight too. Triple G wasn't looking. The whole thing is with Triple G's game. He's not a Mayweather. He's not a Mayweather where you go. He's just looking to avoid the damage. He's like, I don't care what you throw. I'm going to throw my shots. Like, I don't care what you do. I'm going to make sure, you know what? You touch me up, you hit me here. Yeah, you did good job. I'm going to find my way in. I'm going to worm my way in. I'm going to pressure you. I'm going to hit you to the body as well. I'm going to you don't see his step through. Triple G has this step through right hand that he does that sends him into southpaw stance, and then he'll throw a left hook that sends him back into orthodox stance, and then that's what he'll use to kind of pressure dudes and push them against the ropes. Like, he does a lot of these kind of things, and it's really subtle. If you put that with the jab, he's an interesting dude to fight, and then he has the power behind it. So it's not just loading up. It's not just this. He'll do a lot of these things just to back dudes up and corner them. And then once they're cornered, they're on the ropes or in the corner. That's when he starts unleashing his power shots. Canelo, I'm not gonna say Canelo is also awesome too, but he'll have lapses as well. He'll have certain lapses where he'll get into a little bit of a brawl.
Yeah, but you know what the thing about Canelo?
Yeah, what's up?
Well, they both have this deficiency. They both do. When we talk about their defense.
Yeah.
They both known for not having a good defense. So
that's not good. That makes the fight more exciting, though.
Exactly.
Let's be honest.
This is what we're talking about. This is the fight where everybody's going to be talking about because both of them don't have good defenses. They don't. They just don't.
I won't say that. I mean, yeah, they're hittable. They're definitely hittable. Both of them.
Yeah, both of them are. I mean, we saw Kell Brooks. We saw Lemieux. They both landed good punches. Lemieux
didn't really have that many punches,
but he did catch him.
He caught him,
twice.
but it's
yeah,
like
you know.
Talking. We have to talk. I tell you right now, Triple G has this tendency to take rounds off, but when he's taking rounds off, it's not like a Mayweather where he takes a round off and then
it's still dominant too.
Yes, you know what I'm saying. He's still he's so defensive, and his shot selection is so good that he still wins the round. Like with Triple G, he takes the round off, and like we said, his defense is not amazing. He'll get touched, but he's like, I'm conserving my energy for the next rounds, and I'm slipping and moving away from the shots so they're not as damaging. And so the next round, you think you got me, and I come back and I hit you with some power again. You're like, wow, now, I thought I took over control.
So let's go over some points now. So between Triple G and Canelo, who has the most power?
I would say Triple G, and that's based off of not only his ratio of knockouts, but also his size.
Yeah, I'll say Triple G has more power. Now, who's the better body puncher? Canelo or Triple G? Canelo.
Yeah.
Who is faster?
Canelo.
Canelo's faster. I agree with you in that.
Yeah, but I can't wait to get at you with this. I can't wait to get at you with this.
Who has the better footwork?
That's arguable.
Both of them. That is arguable.
That's arguable because you know what? At first glance, you would say Canelo, but there's times in he fought Austin Trout. That Austin Trout fight,
Canelo almost lost.
That's what I'm trying to say. Austin Trout, that fight was way close, even though he hurt Austin Trout.
Yeah, of course.
And Austin Trout
that's the only reason why he won.
That's the only reason why he won. And though Austin Trout didn't hurt him back like severely, he did so many things in that fight to that point where we were like, I'll tell you right now, didn't he fight Arislandi Lara?
Mm-hmm.
Canelo?
He fought Lara.
I feel like Lara could have won that. That probably should have given that to Lara.
I don't know.
That was close. And Lara,
Canelo won.
You thought Canelo won? All right, look, hey, that's up to a debate. I'm sure somebody out here come out here and be like, I don't know what the fuck I'm saying, but you know, in all honesty, Canelo has found himself when there's really, really good boxers. He's found himself in awkward positions. He found himself getting hit a little bit too much, more than he would like.
Yeah, but
and I feel like
after you really think that he's gonna have problems with Triple G after the Austin Trout? I mean, Austin Trout is a different kind of boxer. He's a different kind of boxer, though. Austin Trout is more of the Mayweather style boxer, where it looks like Triple G is a fighter. Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying? Like the difference between a fighter and a boxer. Like Mayweather's a boxer, but Triple G is a fighter, and he's in there to try and hurt you. He's not just in there to win. He wants to demoralize you. He wants to take you out. Like, it's just almost like a Mike Tyson style of fighting. He's in there to finish you. He's like, look, yes, you know what? There's certain times he'll go to decision. You haven't even mentioned the Jacobs fight, because the Jacobs fight was very close for Triple G. And Jacobs is no, but the whole thing is
Jacob is no
pushover. Jacobs is very good too.
Jacob is no pushover. And to tell the truth, this is why I don't like Triple G, because I thought Jacob won.
I'm not sure about that. I felt it was close, but I felt like it was close, but I feel like Triple G edged it. And I think it's because of a lot of the work he did early. He did a lot of the work early, middle rounds, not so good, and then he did some work late. Now, and I feel like that's what won him the fight.
Here's an interesting question for this, though.
Yeah.
For this podcast right now. Whoever wins, should they fight Jacobs?
Should they fight Jacobs?
Did I say Canelo wins? Should he fight Jacobs?
Who else is in that division? That's what you're making me think about it right now.
I mean,
Jacobs deserves a shot because Jacobs is so high level. Jacobs is really good. The only other time that he lost, did he fight? Damn, I'm blanking on it right now. But I remember he fought again. Like is it Sergio Martinez? Did he fight Sergio Martinez?
Still the truth, I'm not sure. No,
I feel like he lost to Sergio Martinez. Jacobs. That's like the only other person, and then Triple G. I think he only has 2 losses, maybe. I feel like honestly, Jacobs is a super high level fighter in my opinion. He's very smart. He's very savvy about how he works the ring. He picks and chooses. Like his jab is very strong. He picks and chooses his battles when he goes in the boxing ring. I mean, which is obviously the point, but he's very cagey. It's like he'll let things happen and then he'll move with you.
He didn't fight Martinez.
He didn't fight Martinez? Who did he fight? Who did he lose to?
He lost to Dmitry Pirog.
Oh, wow.
That's in 2007.
Okay. And then he lost to Triple G. That's only 2. He has 2 losses.
Yeah.
So this dude.
Well, he did for Sergio Mora, which is not a bad fight. It wasn't a bad fight. He knocked him out, but Mora was kind of old at that time already.
Yeah, I mean, look, Jacobs may be the next guy in line, but I think this speaks volumes to boxing in general. How we can't even come up with another contender for the winner of this fight right now. Like, it feels like whoever wins this needs to just retire almost. Like, it's weird. Like, boxing is... I don't want to hate on boxing too much because we just had the Mayweather-McGregor thing, but it's like... It's very weird. It's like... I don't know.
I mean, that's why a lot of boxing right now is going on cash weight. Like, something we've never seen before until, like, early 2005 where cash weight started coming in. You know what I'm saying? Like, before you just went by guys going up weight. And that's it, going up weight and going to move up, move down. And now you have guys going into cash weight, which is like, oh, yeah, let's fight at this weight. And we both work at it to get to that weight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you notice that a lot. Because they're trying to make super fights and stuff. Exactly.
They're trying to make super fights. So with that thing, it's like crazy. Like, I would love to see, I know you're going to hate me for saying this. But
is it Crawford?
Of course.
About to say Crawford?
Of course. I would love to see Crawford and Triple G.
That's not possible.
Well,
aren't they like 20 pounds away from each other?
Listen. If Pacquiao did it with Mayweather, it could happen. Anything is possible.
Anything is possible.
They can meet halfway.
Meet halfway? Well, how much weight are you expecting Triple G to cut?
Well, that's what happened with Oscar De La Hoya and Pacquiao. A lot of people don't realize that Oscar De La Hoya fought Pacquiao on a weight that Oscar De La Hoya couldn't handle. That's why he got knocked the fuck out. That a weight that it was so below his fucking... Yeah, but Oscar De La Hoya was middleweight by then already.
Nah, he fought Mayweather welterweight too. But I mean, they were years apart. I mean, it was like, I think it was like 3, 4. Yeah, because as you get older, it's just harder to make that weight.
It's just harder to drop the weight.
Yeah, it's just harder to make that weight. But hey, I'm not gonna knock it. I'm saying I wouldn't hate it. I mean, but it doesn't make sense. That's what I'm trying to say. Does it make sense for that even to happen? I'm trying to think. Terrence Crawford fights at what, 140?
Yeah.
Yo, that's 20 pounds, man. Triple G, this fight's like 159, isn't it? Is it going to be like 159 if fail?
No, I think it's 147. I don't think it's 147. Let me.
It's not welterweight. Nah, that's welterweight, man.
Yeah, I don't think
it's definitely like it's either middleweight, super middleweight.
Yeah. But I don't know. I think a lot of those fights could happen nowadays. It just can't.
Let's look. This is another factor we haven't brought up though. The age difference.
Well, Canelo is definitely younger.
Yeah, Canelo's 26 and Triple G's 35. I mean, that hasn't meant anything so far in his career in terms of like winning fights, but 35-year-old versus 26-year-old. I mean, but let's be also, Canelo has more professional experience also, which is funny.
And you mentioned that.
And he's younger, but that means there's mileage on him in a way. Like in the amateurs, it's a little bit more about points. It's a little bit more about you can be aggressive and you choose your shots and everything like that, but it's less about knocking the dude out or body punches and certain things like that. So, I mean, we can still give the experience edge to Golovkin, because I'm not sure of how much amateur experience did Canelo have. Like, was it like around 100 fights or something, or less?
Amateur experience. I'm sure I could look it up, but amateur experience.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now.
Because, I mean, I feel like it makes a big difference. Because, look, if Triple G had 300 plus amateur fights, man, and then he has 30 something. How many? He has 37 fights professional. 38, I believe. 37, 38. If he had, that's like
he has 51 fights. Canelo.
Amateur.
Overall.
Mm-hmm. Oh, professional. Professional and amateur.
Yeah, professional and amateur.
Combined. Wow. So let's put it this way. Triple G has fought like 300 more times than him. You understand? Like, this is the kind of thing that I feel like people are underestimating. Like, yes, his professional record is less than Canelo, but it's...
Well, Canelo professional fights is 49.
49?
Yeah.
All right. So, and based off of... Yes, you can look at you look at that now, right? And what, he's like 48-1?
Who, Canelo?
Yeah.
No, he's 49. He's 49-1.
He's 49-1, so he has 50 fights.
He has 51
fights. Yeah. All right, so when you stack that up, right, and Triple G only has like 37, 38 fights, something like that, yeah, you would say, yo, Canelo's the more experienced. But
because amateur and professional is different.
It is different. It's definitely different.
Definitely different.
Because you know what? Amateur is not. It's not so much going for the knockout as much. You know, it's about just touching your guy and getting out and hitting and not getting hit, but not in the way. It's about being aggressive and controlling things. There's less rounds. It's only 3 rounds. You know, it's about getting as much work done in a short period of time.
Yeah.
You know, that's what it's all about. I feel like Triple G, what he needs to win this fight is to be aggressive in the beginning, conserve his gas tank in the middle, and be aggressive again at the end. Like, I feel like, yes, a lot of people want a knockout out of this fight, but if he's not getting a knockout in the first 3 rounds or first 4 rounds, okay, that's when he should just back off and conserve that gas tank a bit.
Golovkin's record is 37 though.
So it's 37 fights. So, oh damn, so he's about to get 38 victories right now. Oops. Did I just reveal my pick? Just now?
It's 37 fights professionally.
Yeah.
So that's not a lot if you think about it.
Professionally, what do you mean it's not a lot? That's a lot of fights. And his knockout ratio, he has 34 KO, don't he? Ain't that like a 90% knockout ratio or something crazy? Like, I feel like the last guy that was like that was
33 KOs. Yes.
33. So the last dude that was like that was Mike Tyson, wasn't it?
I'll argue between Mike Tyson and Rocky Marciano.
Well, I mean, literally, Rocky Marciano. That's back in the day. I'm talking about like literally the other day, which is like the 80s, 90s. I'm saying Marciano's back in the day.
I mean,
so yeah, the last dude you think of, like lineal, is Mike Tyson, man.
Obviously.
And Mike Tyson also lost. Yes, we know that, but I feel like the circumstances is different. Like, Triple G is so ridiculously focused. Like, he has nothing around him that's really distracting him from the fight. He has nothing around him that's going to make him go, you know what? I'm not putting my all into this fight. And that's why I feel like he's gonna open up a lot of eyes with this fight.
Well, we got in the best knockout orders were Marvelous Marvel Hagler.
Yeah.
Even though I don't like this guy, Vladimir Klitschko.
Damn. So why are you hating on him?
He has 49 KOs.
So why are you hating on him?
52 KOs for Marvelous Marvel Hagler. That's a lot of KOs.
That's a lot of knockouts. 52, God damn.
Yeah.
How many fights?
Julio Cesar Chavez knocked out 86 people.
Hey, but how many of those people were fans?
That's
what we gotta know.
Oh, Sugar Ray Robinson, 108 KOs.
What the that doesn't even make any sense. Yo, you hear that number? It's like, what? 108 KOs? How many fights did he have?
He had 173 fights.
So he knocked out, like, his ratio was pretty high, man. Damn. That's like a 70% knockout ratio or something.
170 fights, 19 losses, and 6 draws. Damn. Back in the day, there used to be warriors, man.
Yo, but that's what I'm saying. Their brains didn't work afterwards.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Roberto Duran, 70 knockouts.
Yes, all right.
Now,
so, there's... look, man, I'm telling you right now.
Oh, George Foreman, obviously. That's one of my favorites. 68 knockouts.
Beast. I'm saying this about Triple G, right?
Mike Tyson. We got to Mike Tyson.
You got to Mike Tyson?
Yeah, of course. We got to Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's record is 50 fights, 6 losses, 44 knockouts. That's a lot. That's a big ratio. Out of 50 fights, he knocked out 44 people.
And so any fight that he had that he won, he knocked somebody out. That's what that means. So he has 100% knockout ratio.
Yeah. Well, not more than Rocky Marciano.
Well, he knocked out every one of his opponents too?
No, he knocked out 43.
Or 49.
Or 49.
That's what I'm saying.
So almost,
but not quite Mike Tyson level.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mike Tyson Punch Out, shout out.
Yeah.
That shit was super addicting back in the day.
Yeah, definitely. Back in the day, they were brave, man. I mean,
but now it's all about Tekken, son. About to jump on that.
So, who you have in this fight?
I got Triple G, and I have it by decision. I feel like
you have it by decision?
Yeah, I don't think he knocks him out, but I feel like he does a lot of things to kind of frustrate Canelo. I feel like he's going to pick up his body punching a little bit in this fight, and I also feel like, because you got to remember, just like you were saying, they've been preparing for each other for so long. I feel like Triple G, when I see Triple G fight, especially the last few fights, he doesn't show more, like, he showed a lot in the Lemieux fight, but then when he fought Brooks and he fought another couple of people, those same tools that were there for Lemieux weren't there for the Kell Brooks fights. Well, it wasn't there for the other fights, for the Jacobs fight. It's almost like he wants to hide. I know every fight's different, of course, but I feel like he's been reserving certain things to try and unleash everything now. And also, he has that knowledge that he's already done so well in sparring against Canelo that why, in his mind, he goes, why fear this man? Why do I couldn't fear this man. He didn't test me back in the day. And yes, he's changed. He's grown.
Yeah, he's the man now.
But you think
when he fought him, he was a boy. Now he's a man.
Yeah, but he's like, I'm a grown-ass man. And he has grown-ass man strength. That's the problem there. Grown-ass man strength and power.
Well, I'm going to disagree with you.
Go ahead. Go ahead and do it.
Canelo's going to win this fight.
All right.
And I predict this.
You think he's going to knock him out? How would you want to bet?
No. Technical knockout.
Technical knockout? Why are you trying to be all super specific?
Hell yeah, I'm going to be specific. Because this is exactly what's going to happen. The referee is going to stop the fight around the 9th round.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Because Triple G...
9th round?
Yeah. Because Triple G...
Not even 10th round. Even McGregor in his professional debut lasted 10 rounds.
9th round. 9th round. You know why? I'll tell you this.
Let's see.
Because Triple G, you know why? It's very rare for someone to predict a technical knockout. Mm-hmm. It's very rare. But here's how I see it. Triple G has a big heart. Mm-hmm. Triple G is hard-headed. And he's not going to go down with just a punch. He's not. All right. And Canelo's going to dominate the fight from the 7th round, 8th round, 9th round.
Why would you say that?
Because
you think he has the better cardio?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Because Canelo dominates fights late.
Canelo's faded a lot late too, though, man.
Yeah, he fades a lot, but once he dominates the fight, he dominates.
Yo, he fades from round 7 to round 10. He kind of fades.
Both of them are known not to have a good cardio, to tell the truth.
I don't know about Triple G as much.
Because Triple G hasn't got there yet.
What are you talking about?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, lately, has he got all the way to the 12th round?
I mean, only Jacobs. There's only a few people that made it out of the fucking fight with him, man. Like, you know, the ratio is pretty high. He says 33 knockouts out of 37. It's like not that many people make it out. Only a few people made it out.
I don't know, but you know what? I think Canelo's gonna win this fight.
Hey, we're gonna see though. I mean, look, it wouldn't either way. It's not gonna be a shock.
You gonna buy me a bottle of Jack and Coke if I win?
A bottle of Jack and Coke. So you want me to buy a bottle of Jack and then a bottle of Coke and then put it together?
And then put it together.
And then
leave it ready for me.
Yeah. That's a lot of money you asked me to spend right now. Damn. You pick one. All right, you get the Coke. I get a bottle of Coke.
give me the Jack. Give me the Jack, baby.
Nah, man. Damn. Yeah, I mean, hey. Can we split it?
Hey, wait! You already giving up, like you giving up, like you already know you're gonna lose.
Nah, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. Like I'm saying if whether I win or lose, if I win and you have to buy it, we still split it.
Yeah,
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
No matter what, we're drinking.
Yo, everybody's a winner. Everybody's a winner except the one that loses the boxing match.
Just like Mayweather McGregor, everybody's a winner.
Oh my God. Exactly. Everybody's, yo. Perfect reference. Oh, goddamn.
So, that's our prediction. That was a good prediction, John. We gotta see the bets. If you guys want to comment on who's gonna win this fight, Triple G, Canelo, let us know. Please comment below.
I would love it. I want someone to call in. I want somebody to write something. I challenge us. Let's go.
Yeah, challenge us.
We're not afraid. We're here.
Please read the article that my man John Simon is going to post up.
Oh, you know I'm going to write a breakdown for this fight for sure. It's going to be on GenerationIron.com. Yeah, check that out. It has a lot of bodybuilding, fitness, and stuff over there too. But I do some MMA writing over there as well. And any good, interesting fights I'm willing to break down. Yeah, so you can catch a lot of articles over there.
We're gonna post a link up in our page on the Catfish Fightcast. We're gonna post up the link so you can look it up and look on what John wrote. All right, and please comment on it. Let's talk about it. We got a few weeks to talk about it and pick. And don't forget to share, like, and also view our other videos.
Yes.
With relationships.
Oh yes, get the word out there. Yo, we talk about everything. We love this.
And we actually have a contest right now. You know, the fantasy fight. We got a few fantasy fight. Get updated, and you'll see
a few interesting matchups there. Was it like Ryu and Ken versus Sub-Zero and Scorpion?
Yes.
Oof, that's just one.
Yeah.
I mean, look, hey, if you're a nerd and you're into fights,
there we go. Fantasy fights.
Why are you hesitating?
We got John Wick versus Jason Bourne.
Yes.
And we got Mario versus Sonic.
Yes. That one's super interesting to me, man. We're gonna definitely talk about that one.
Okay, so let us know which fight you want to see. All right, and maybe we put it on the podcast. All right, so hit us up, hit like and all of that, and see you next time.
Later.